let's swap up here. Looks like I gotta make it. Hey, sorry, I'm gonna be a second trying to. Maybe you guys let me know in chat if you can hear me. I'm gonna post this over on the other one because streaming from your phone just that's what we're doing right now. It's not working the greatest, so we're gonna post it here. We are live on another stream. Go here. Live on another stream. Alright, I posted it over there. I'm gonna delete that. It's a shame. Just the way YouTube works, the cell phone app, it wouldn't let me pick an event scheduled. It grayed out like I had no event scheduled, so we're making do. Hang tight with me here for a minute. Oh, and then we'll get started. We got some stuff to work on tonight while we're here. I'm almost ready to check chat. Save. All right, let me delete the other one. There we go. Delete. All right, let's go over to the current one. All right, cool. You guys found your way? I know, look who showed up, right? Your mic is clipping a bit on the end. All right, that's helpful. Let me, I can adjust that. Give me a second. I just gotta change it. I'm gonna change it on here. Yeah, I see it is clipping. It's too loud, so I gotta turn it down. Let's see. All right, that should be better. Let's see. All right, I turned it down all the way. I'm gonna come back over here. All right, let me know if that's better. I am gonna raise up this a little bit, but we're gonna be working right here tonight. Yeah, see, maybe I can put the mic over here a little bit. Yeah, same clipping, really. Let's take a look here. I don't know that I can change much more with these. I can put it lower, I guess. I mean, I can clip it onto my shirt. Let's see about that. Might be weird. It's like an extra nipple. Moving the mic fixed it. All right, let me put it back over here. All right, I'm gonna leave it right there. Sorry, chat's delayed a little bit. Yeah, clean workbench today, that's right. All right, I put it back to the side. So let me know if this is good. That works. Flip it to the sleeve over here. I want to keep it close though, because my only concern is like all the wind and stuff. All right, you guys say it's good? All right, cool. So we're gonna hang out tonight. Those of you guys looking for another one of the Gonzo giveaway streams, you know, like we had the other day, we'll be doing one on Tuesday. So keep an eye out for Tuesday, and Tuesday we'll be doing more of those. Actually, hang on. I just thought about something. I just thought about it. Hang on. Hang on. I got a magnet. All right, how's that sound? Let me know if that sounds any better. I can put it in the middle of my shirt and then I put the magnet on it, so you guys will have to tell me that's better or not. Yeah, so the Gonzo stream, if you guys aren't familiar, yeah, let me know if that's better. And then I can explain the Gonzo stream and we'll go from there. I'm just checking on chat right now. And then we're gonna do some work tonight. Got some stuff to work on. Is that better? All right, cool. As long as you guys can hear me, I can turn up the volume more if needed, but I have it all the way lowered down on these, but cool. All right, good. So if you guys aren't familiar with the Gonzo stream, the other day on Tuesday, we did the Gonzo stream, and what was that? Well, a community member named ASIC went ahead and sent me a bunch of miners to give away that are his. He's moving, he did very well in crypto, he wanted to give back to the community, so he sent them to me to give away to you guys. And so I gave one away. If you guys remember, we had 5 miners to give away. It was random. I didn't tell you what was in the box. You know, we picked a winner. I actually just shipped that out today. And so I have 4 more miners to give away. Mystery miners, we're calling them. We're calling them the Gonzo stream. So you have to be at the location. You have to be like live. Tuesday, we're going to do it at 12 o'clock is our next one. So yeah, one of you guys could win it. The guy that won it's actually in Texas, which is pretty cool. All right, so what are we working on today? So let me show you guys real quick. I'm going to walk over here. I'll show you. If you're curious, here's the shed. We're starting to fill up pretty good. We got 2 spots down there, 2 spots there, and 1 over there. So we have 5 spots total. But what we're going to work on today, this is the Elphapex DG1 Plus. And I need to remove it from there because we're actually installing the proper shroud kit system. If you take a look at that shroud there, that shroud is actually a crypto cloak shroud. And you can actually see that the fans are still on it. So let me get some tools out and stuff. The original, you know, the actual high RPM fans are still on it. So, but that was getting me by because I wanted to get it up and mining. It has kept the fans quieter, which has been super nice. However, it is still, when it gets hot, it really does ramp up. And the kit I got, I'll show you the kit. So I got the proper kit. This is from Cool Solutions on Etsy. If you guys, this guy 3D prints these. He actually 3D printed it for my S21 Pro, which is awesome. So this is the first DG1 Plus shroud kit, is actually what it is. I need a screwdriver. And so right now we're just kind of using a generic one, but this should work out pretty dang good, so I'm looking forward to it. I do not, I don't have a, oh I do, there we go. Yeah, so we're going to be tearing apart we're going to be taking it apart here in a minute. So look how low profile that is. This is like such a super low profile kit is what this uses. I do love the fact that it has these grips here. Frozen stream? I don't think it's frozen. Yes. Back to clipping. I don't understand. I'm watching the stream over here. The stream looks fine. Maybe because I'm looking down. Yeah, I never froze. So yeah, I can go over these for a second real quick here for those of you guys not familiar. So we'll raise this up here. There you go. Cool. So this isn't live cam, girls? That's right. So Geek of all trades, great question. So you are asking, do you really need one inline fan per ASIC? And the answer is yes. So the way it works is you actually remove the high RPM fans. Well, each of those high RPM fans does about 250, a little less than 250 CFM. So you got to think your intake side is about 500 CFM and your exhaust side is 500 CFM. So you're at 1,000 CFM. So what you end up doing is you replace that with 800 CFM. However, because it's a larger fan, it actually does a much better job of cooling and is much quieter. You couldn't like put one of these here and then try to like duct it off of it. There's no point. However, there's a massive cost. You know, your shroud kit traditionally is about 150 bucks. Your inline fan's about 150 bucks. So you end up having a total, you know, as you can imagine, you're $300 in on this solution, but we're almost full here. We have 15 ASICs running right now, and I can talk in this room. And so in order to get by with running in a neighborhood, this is actually the end of a neighborhood. When I was running this shed the old way with traditional high RPM fans on it, I had 10 ASICs and it was screaming. It was so loud outside. So this is allowing me to get past that sound barrier problem, which is really, really nice. Stick one of these on here. So hopefully that answers your question a little bit there, Geek of All Trades, about that. Yep. Yeah, definitely Geek of All Trades. Yeah, it's better cooling, and then also on top of that, it's quieter. Now, we were talking about some of these units down here. So, well, actually show you guys, look how big the E9 Pro is. The E9 Pro is massive with this setup. These filters are getting so dirty. And the reason is because right outside the intake side is my trench that I ran, and it's dirt. And so when it gets super dry and then the wind comes through, it kicks that up. So like, I'm gonna have to replace these filters multiple times over the next year because of the fact, I mean, look how dirty these are. Look how dirty this one is. It's just, that's the downside. That trench and the location of the intake, it's all dirt. The best thing I should probably do is actually pay a sod company to come in and sod the whole thing. So yeah, we do have, so here's actually the S21 Pro. Cool Solutions on eBay, or not eBay, Etsy sells these low profile shrouds. And it's the only S21 shroud out there right now. I just installed that the other week. The Elphapex DG1, this is using the Crypto Cloaks one with the high RPM fans. We're gonna replace that. And then, here, let me bring up chat so I can see chat. There we go. Look at this, we even have the M60 over here. There is a kit from Fruition Associates for this. It looks really funny, but it's pretty cool. It even has like little like feet down there. And then the ice rivers and all your traditional guys in here. I do actually have an L7 to install in here very soon that we're gonna be doing. Yeah, so I haven't washed out the filters yet. I do need to test that to see if it's possible. I haven't gotten that far yet. So this is one of those low profile shrouds from Cool Solutions on Etsy. Go check them out. And look at that. I mean, look how small that is. Now this one is supposed to work with the DG1 Plus. So that's why I picked it up. So Panda, if you're looking to get one for your DG1 Plus, I don't know if you sent it out for hosting or not, but Cool Solutions on Etsy sells them. And they're actually pretty reasonable, to be honest with you. Let me catch up on chat here. Lower the gain. I can't lower it anymore. This is weird. My gain is as low as it, I mean, I can move the mic down. Maybe I'll move the mic down lower. Let me try to move the mic down lower. Hang on. I have the gain turned all the way down. Let me try there. You guys will have to let me know. I'm trying to see if they give me any settings in this app, in the Streamlabs app. One sec here, guys. I'm gonna look if there's any audio settings. Stream settings, audio. Yeah, it doesn't, more options. I'm just trying to look to see. Yeah, unfortunately they don't give me an option for that. I just lowered it down a little bit more. You guys will have to let me know. I just kind of have it like sitting right here. Is it better right here? Yeah, I turned it all the way down, Panda. It's all the way down. I'm gonna check again. Yeah, it's all the way down. I can't lower it anymore. I don't know why it's clipping so loud. Let me grab the other one. I have another mic. Let me grab the other mic, see if that's any better. Hang on here. Alright, so I swapped out mics. Let's take a look here. Even, there's no options in the app. Man, it's still so loud. I don't get it. I'm using the OBS app on the phone. There isn't really an option to, I'm going to take another look here. I'm not seeing an option to turn down anything with the volume level on the mic. I'm taking a closer look, but I'm not seeing anything. Alright, so I'm going to power cycle this. Hang on. Alright. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Alright, that's the best we got. I am sorry. I'm gonna try to talk. Man, I mean, I guess I'll lower this down some, or maybe I'll put it over here on my sleeve. Let's see. I don't know. We'll see. Is that any better? I don't even know if that's gonna be better. Alright, I'm back. Hello, hello, hello. Let's see here. Is this, I don't know, just talk, can hear you fine. Background noise is just sound of money. I like it. So I have it on my sleeve right now. My phone literally froze up when I was in the settings, so I do apologize. But let me know if you can hear me okay. Do I sound okay? I'm going to sit here and talk. If it is, then we're going to get to work. Yeah, I mean, if you think I'm okay, it's fine. You have, nice. You're good? All right, cool. All right, so, oh, there's a few different sizes here. Cool. All right, I like it. All right, thanks, guys. I tried my best. Next time, I'm just going to bring my camera, and we'll record from the camera. I don't know what's, and then I can turn down the volume. Okay, so this is from Cool Solutions. I've been working with them for a little while. Fruition Design just kind of like disappeared on me. But I need these shroud kits because I'm adding more and more ASICs. I wanted to work with Fruition Design on the S21 Pro, give them all the measurements and stuff. It's not a White Claw, it's a Celsius. But thank you there. Appreciate it, Geek of All Trades. Yeah, so anyways, you know, the S21 Pro came out. I couldn't run it for a week or so because I can't run it in this shed. It gets so loud, it screams. So there's a variety of different sizes. Cool Solutions on Etsy. Let me see if I can find them real quick because I've been working with them and they've been awesome. Etsy Cool Solutions Shroud. Let me just Google it. Yeah, I don't think that's it. Let's look here. I might have to look up my email for them real quick because I do want to give them the recognition. Yeah, let me find the link. They got a lot of this, the new stuff, the S21, the DG1 Plus. So that's been pretty cool. I'm checking my email real quick here. I didn't come prepared. Here we go. And the guy gets the stuff out quick. Here it is. There we go. All right. He actually has a lot more. He added a lot more since I last saw. All right, I'm gonna put it in chat if you guys are interested. Yeah, I don't know what happened, Panda. It's odd. All right, there you go. So the nice thing is with this kit, one of these is gonna fit the S21 Pro. It's kind of cool. Like they sell like more of these like traditional setups now. It doesn't work with the power supply. That's the really nice thing about the Friction design kits is they include the power supply. This one, just this one. This one's a little bit different here. What did I pick the wrong? Oh no, it does work. Well, I'm such an idiot. These are two of the exhaust. I'm an idiot. Those are both exhaust. Here's the intake side. Everybody's in the house tonight. Hell yeah. You guys got nothing better to do on your Friday nights. Here's our intake side. So what they do is, you can see, these will end up going right into here, and then that goes on the front, which is pretty cool. And based on, every ASIC actually has a different depth between here and the power supply. So I'm gonna get these out of the way. And we gotta remove the ASIC. All right, so you guys are gonna see that my design setup is nice, but does have its flaws, and I'll show you in a minute. So in 𝐓𝐨ED 3.0, I'll show you guys real quick. Let me move around this here. So if you have to work on these, and you have to literally, well, it's not bad to work on them, but if you need to take them, I'm gonna back this up a little bit here. There we go. So, well, first off, a lesson I learned very quickly, because of all the vibrations from this, you actually have to screw these inline fans down into, just one screw is fine, into the wood, because the vibrations make it move a little bit. I do so just one screw helps to hold it in place, which is really, really nice. So, you know, now we can move it, excuse me, if we need to. But I did put two in here. Okay. So that's not the bad part. The bad part is, you see in the back here, you see the black ducts that you can see in the back. The ASIC exhaust goes into that, right? And then I've gone ahead and put the foil tape around that. Well, anytime I need to pull this out entirely, like today, you have to cut and pull off that foil tape, which is insanely sticky, and yeah, you can rip it. So you gotta be super careful, honestly. Yeah, and then the downside is like, every time you work on this, now I don't ever really have to work on these often, other than right now when we're gonna remove, I put a Crypto Cloaks shroud in just to get by, and the stock RPM fans are in here. We're not gonna use them. So something I thought about on a future build, or in the future, is to remove these black flex pipes and see if I can get an 8-inch, a little bit bigger. I'd have to be like 8.25-inch rubber coupler that could fit around the exhaust duct and then fits around the exhaust duct on the ASIC. I think that would be pretty cool and work out really, really well. So that's a future thought, just to make it a little bit easier. Yeah, which would be nuts. The watts right now on the DG1 Plus, it's off. I'm looking and I'm like, oh, it's off. So yeah, so to get in here, I actually need to get in here first, undo the hose clamp, because I put a hose clamp securing the exhaust duct in here. So now the hose clamp is off. I still can't get it off because of the foil tape I'm using in here. Like, this is not meant to come off. But I should be able to peel it and I can maybe reuse a little bit of it. I don't know. Sometimes I go overkill on these things quite a bit. Panda would fit real easy in here. You know, he's such a little guy. So I'm just trying to like pull off this. This foil tape is so gummy. But I gotta be careful. I don't wanna like destroy the black ducting that's in here, because I do need to reuse it. Sorry, you guys probably hear me struggling here. Let me, there we go. Okay. All right, almost there. And then we'll go back over to the workbench. So this is why I'm thinking like an 8.5 inch or 8 1/4 inch like grommet almost. So not a grommet, but like a coupler. You know, like a. I'm thinking of like a. Remember like cold air intakes? They have like grommets for like the ducting. That's what I'm thinking would work much better than this, because that, man, I'll show you guys, it really tears it up a lot. And it's not good. You don't want it, you know? You don't want that to get torn up. All right, so I got one more screw here. All right. I think I got everything removed. She's a big girl now. Oh my gosh. So I'll show you guys real quick so you can kind of see. You see how it really tears this up when you're taking it off? Look at that. So like you can't be taking this off a ton, or else you got to replace all of this. Like this is just the flex pipe, not the actual exhaust part. But like I could feel the hot air from outside pulling in right now because the inline fan. So like there's hot air getting sucked in reverse inside the shed right now. So that's the downside of all that. All right, let's take a look up here. All right, I think that'll be pretty good. Whew. Catch up on chat real quick. A silicone nipple, that's right, hell yeah. Hell yeah, okay. So let's move this over here. All right. You guys can hear me okay? Doing pretty good? So we do have a bunch of adapters and screws that came with this kit, which is nice. This kit actually uses really small screws. It's much different than the Christian design kit. Have a good one there, Iowa. Appreciate you stopping in. All right. So what I want to do, oh, I bumped this one, came off. Okay. All right, all right. What's up, Endless Routes? How's it going? All right, so we're gonna take this kit off entirely. This is the Crypto Cloaks one, and it did a good job to get us by, which is nice, just so we could get it online. Don't lose the screws. What I do is I actually have Ziplocs. I put them all in Ziplocs and label them. Because then if I ever want to go back to like, ever want to send it to get hosted or anything like that, then I can at least get it back up and running. Dude, I don't know about you guys, like we got all the crazy rain coming through today. Dude, it is like crazy humid now in Pennsylvania. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of got to figure it out. All right, crypto folks, appreciate you. There's our stock fans. We'll take them off in a minute. Get this fully undone. Yeah, it's nice. The 𝐍𝐴SPA that I'm flying out to Denver to buy, the guy has all the shroud kits and everything for it already, which is massive. Gonna save me a lot of time and money. But yeah, he does have the shroud kits, the Fruition design shroud kits, and the inline fans, which will be really, really nice. So looking forward to that, which will be good. There we go. There we go. Hey, it's just humidity's nuts right now. All right, so I am going to need to reuse the inline fan. So I do have to remove the shroud from it. A little bit of a sticky mess with with everything. All right, let me get this undone so that I can get these fans out of the way. That's what I'm thinking. We'll do that real quick. So I'm gonna have to take off the power supply cover first. There we go. To get into here. There we go. Ta-da! Alright, and then we got to get the top off. Alright. There we go. Alright. And we got to unplug our fans. Fans are unplugged. Let's see if we can get these out without taking off the bus bars. That would be super nice. Ta-da! Hell yeah. And these are off. So that's really nice. So let me put these down here out of the way. Let me get these bags out. Get these in Ziplocs ASAP. With the screws, so I don't lose the screws. That would suck. Yeah, I can't believe how hot it is. 96% humidity. It's just like, ugh, bad right now. It's after all that rain. We got like the crazy rain came through. Nothing like some of these people that got like the hurricane and stuff. But a lot of rain. All right, so let's see. I need to work over here. Can you guys see me a little bit? I can move this around. Let me get this off the workbench for now. Okay. So we do need to reuse this inline fan. Let me get this undone here. Travelers travels. I have to drive home from work and I'll be back in a few. Sounds good, travelers travels. Have a good night, man. Yeah, I do like that the markets have been rebounding pretty good. That's been really nice, I'm not gonna lie. All right, so we got that partially off. I think I'm just gonna take a knife to this and then see what we can peel off. This foil tape is not thin. I don't remember the exact name. It's different. It's not like normal foil tape that's like crazy thin. This is really thick. Yeah, look how thick that is. And it's like super gummy. I mean, it is not meant to come off at all. All right, so yeah, like look, this is my sweat on this right now. We're like glistening. What's the temperature in here? 84? That's crazy. All right, can you guys hear me okay in chat? Do I sound all right? All right, so I don't think I'm gonna get lucky peeling this off. Super easy. We'll see though. Maybe. Maybe. At least some of it. I'm gonna put tape over it again, so it doesn't need to be perfect. Ah. There we go. Yeah, you can sound, it sounds okay? Awesome, thank you. Good, good, good. Thanks for confirming. Oh, just closed that accidentally. Here we go. Alright. Alright. Once I get this off, we can start to get everything together here. Let's check that pull. Oh, I forgot we had that pull up earlier. It was on the other one. The other stream before we had to jump to this one. Yeah, and the streaming from your cell phone is tough. Especially like I tried to schedule it and stuff. You know? That's tough. Alright. It just doesn't cooperate. Like it didn't see any of my... Oh, this is becoming a mess. It didn't see any of my scheduled stream, so I couldn't pick like a scheduled stream. It wanted me to do a brand new stream, which was a bummer because I had it scheduled and people were hanging out waiting. This is coming off better now. There we go. It's probably the best we're going to get there. All right, so what's next? So, you need some glue gun. Yeah, it should be pretty good. This is all going to get covered with foil tape again. I'll show that to you guys in a minute. So, what we need to do now... Alright, we got our DG1 Plus here. Let me get some of this stuff out of the way. Alright. So, we are going to put a pivotal pleb board on it. So, if you guys aren't familiar, by the way, look at that. It's got like in, look, it's in with an arrow, and then on this side it actually says out. Let me move you guys over here so you can see what we're working on. Okay. There we go. All right, so we need an intake shroud. That's exhaust. Here we go, intake. And then we have our 3 different sizes for the power supplies here. So this is gonna go like this, okay? That's how that's gonna get married up. And then this is gonna go right where the power supply is. And we're gonna need the big one. Actually, it might not fit. Damn it, it's not gonna fit. Fuck me. Oh my gosh, is there not another one in there? It's deeper. Let me spin this around. They said it was gonna fit. Oh, fuck. Let me show you. All right, so here's your front shroud, right? Okay. This is the biggest one they sent. It's not gonna fit. And look. It's not gonna work. Oh my gosh. This kills my plans tonight immensely. I'm checking this email right now. I just sent the one kit that I normally sell for the Ice River KS1 and KS5 Pro, but since it is just an intake and exhaust shroud, it should fit. Oh, okay. That's not the one we want to use. All right, all right, all right. We got this. Okay. So this is what we want to use. Got it. Okay. This is a different kit. Oh my gosh. So this will not touch the power supply. See, this is why we read, all right? This is why we read. Okay? That's what she said. Okay. So intake is this one because it's got the hose clamp kind of 3D printed into it. This is our exhaust. Okay? Shabam. And then this is going to go right here. Shabam. Bam. You got that? Bam, bam, bam. All right. We're good. We're good. All right. So, dude, this thing is so dirty. I don't have my blower tool or else I blow it out. Damn. Yeah, this is so dirty. My God, that needs to be clean. There's all this dirt coming in from this trench. Who dug this massive trench? Who dug the massive trench outside the door here? What's wrong with that guy? Anybody? Oh, I can keep this on, I think. Yeah, keep this on. And then this goes here. Yep, there we go. Yeah, the KS3. I'll have a few KS3 M's that I gotta repaste. All right, so here's our screws, which is nice. Nice and easy. There we go. Yeah, that trench right outside the intake here, if you guys watch my shed build video, that massive trench, that's just all like dirt right now. So when the wind kicks up, it blows, and I mean, it's been crazy dry recently until like the last week where we've been getting all the rain. And so it's all that dust, all that dirt is coming right in here, which is such a shame. So I don't know. I might hit up I think I might hit up a local sod farm, see what it would cost to have them come out and sod it, just to get rid of all that dirt. All right, so here's our intake side for now. Let's do the exhaust side. Just hose it off, it'll be fine. Yeah, it's just everything in here has a layer of dust on it. And every time I come in, and it's because of all of these, it's because all that dirt, like that dirt pile. I didn't have this issue before we dug that trench. Putting these on just loose for now and then tighten them down after I get everything in place. Last one. Oh, I gotta do the insides too, I forgot. There we go. Alright, so there's two in the inside. Two? Yep, two in the inside. You want a blower? Oh shit, I dropped the screw. Damn it. Hang on. I dropped the screw in the ASIC. Oh, where did that go? Where did you go? I don't think it fell. Let me take off the shroud and check. Ryan, what blower do you have? I mean, maybe to blow it out. I don't know how good it'll do though, but we'll see. Let me take these off. I just want to be sure. I don't want a screw sitting in here. around like paranoid. I don't see anything. I swore I dropped a screw. I'm taking off this back plate to check. I want to be 100%. I don't see anything. We're gonna shake it. Ha! Damn, that could have been bad. That could have been really bad. I am glad I found that. Oh my God. We're good. That could have been real bad. All right. Success. Yep. That's why I was like, I feel like there was a screw that was just there. All right, let me just, those are tightened, tightened, tightened. All right, was worth it. It was worth it to take it all apart, I swear. All right, start over on this side. All right, let's try this again, shall we? I was actually doing the screws. I was doing the screws in here, like this one right now, and dropped it. Not good. There we go. I do have to do it on the other side though. I just realized I gotta loosen some of these. This one's not lining up really nice. I'll loosen them all and then I'll tighten it. There's a creature at the door. What's up? What is that thing?
Lower, baby.
That'll work. I appreciate it. Dude, it's humid as anything out here.
I was flipping through YouTube and I'm like, oh shit, this guy's live.
There's a guy. There's a human in my shed.
There's a crazy person out in the shed.
Thank you.
Anything else?
Nope, we're good.
Bottle of water.
Oh, we're good. I got a drink.
Water, Fresca.
Yeah, that's right. I'm good. Thank you. All right. That was Mr. Ryan, the electrician, stopping by. Saw the stream, brought out a blower. So we'll blow this thing out before we do anything. Look, this is what he brought me. This is what he brought. Literally a blower. So we're gonna blow this thing out at the door real quick. Let's see how this goes. That'll work, right? Fresca. Yep, there you go. You like it? All right. We'll move the camera for a second. I don't want to blow it all right in here. We'll at least get it to the doorway. Look at this beast. This thing is wild. Oh my God. Whew. That is one badass blower. Almost blows as well as Red Panda Mining. He's not here, so we can make fun. There's a moth in here. Get out the way. Yeah, sorry. Sorry. All right. More chips on that board. That's right. That did well. All right. So, let me fix this here. a little close now. Let's back off. How's that? Okay. Let's enjoy a beverage together. A little Celsius. RPM's got the best blowies. All right. So this has all of our fans lined up here. You can see our fan ports all on here. So I just want to double check. What's up, Joey? Let me check here. I want to check on Pivotal Pleb. So, let's see here. There we go. This is the board that's going to let the inline fan be controlled by the ASIC. It's made by a company called Pivotal Pleb. I want to make sure 100% it's going to work with the DG1 Plus before I install it. Here we go. Okay, it does work with the Elphapex, Bitmain, Ice River. Okay, cool. Okay, so it will work. So it actually works out pretty nicely. So you see the black, like the fans there? You can just take it, line it up, and plug it in. Oh, it's off by a little bit. So the spacing, maybe, hang on, let's see if we can pull this off. I think we have to give it a little love here. Let's see. The spacing is different on the DG1 Plus than the DG1. So the spacing of these pins, or sorry, the DG1 Plus versus the Bitmains. So the spacing of these pins might be problematic. Yeah. So what I have to do is, I think we have adapter cables. So what I'm talking about is, you see the gap between each of these, the white fans? It's on the Bitmains, they're right next to each other. And so the board slides right on, no problem. I got parts for everything. So what we need to use, is this the new heat bit? There you go. The way you handle these ASICs got me worried, brother. We're good. So look at this. Is a bag of different fan adapters. Shout out to Altair Tech for sending these over to me. Altair Tech sent me a batch of these. So these are going to work great. Some of your newer ones, your newer Bitmains and stuff, they use like the little 4. But these, I just need to extend it. I pretty much just need a fan cable extender. ASICs don't need to be treated like they're glass statues. They're pretty rugged, I promise. There's not much to them. So we're going to use these to extend all of these. All this is an extender. I've used these on a lot of my other ASICs. Alright, so now that we've extended it, now look, these can just freely go ahead and plug right in. Which will be nice. Cool. Look at that. And then what will happen is, I'll take this and just tuck it underneath a ribbon cable and leave it like right there, and we'll put the lid on, which will be nice. Remember the heat bit? Oh man. Okay. So before we move forward, we're gonna install this guy now. So it slides right in. These are really, really nice. And the hose clamp's gonna sit right here. But we're gonna put the hose clamp on after we put our foil tape. And let me show you this foil tape. This foil tape is, I love it, but it's super expensive. All right, oh my God. Okay, so this is the foil tape I use. It's double-sided. You can see the blue part peels off. Take a guess in chat how expensive a roll of this is. Polyken foil mastic. Take a guess in chat how expensive this is. My AC repair guy at home, after I pretty much killed my AC unit trying to mine in my house. Yes, you can do it. And exhausting all the air out of the house. He had recommended this for what we're using it for. Close. 50 bucks. 50 bucks for this because of this foil tape here. Close. All right, so we're gonna kind of measure it out first here. Give ourselves a little bit extra. Oh, the scissors are like sticky closed. All right, there we go. All right, it's so sticky. All right. So, yeah, so it's fully double-sided. So we got to peel off the blue layer. Yeah, 50 bucks off Amazon. I've kind of gone away from being a complete cheap ass when I first got into mining, but I also didn't have the money then. If you guys watched my like 100K video where it was like my 3-year journey in mining, like I didn't have the money to afford, you know, so I was a cheap ass then, and that got me to where we are now. But now I buy the right tools and the right equipment for the job versus just, I'm gonna buy the cheap shit just to get by. All right. It's crazy sticky. So we're gonna rub it on. This is like totally sexualized right now. I know where your heads are at, you dirty miners. Now, I probably don't need the hose clamp, honestly, but I do it anyway to be safe. Shoved up, yeah, see? I know who you are. I know who you people are. Dang it, I don't like those hose clamps. Those are the, there we go. The Phillips head hose clamps are the good ones. Those flathead ones suck. All right. So we'll get this done. And then we just got to get it wired in and we'll be ready to reinstall this, which will be cool. Where is the... All right, there we go. I want to make sure I have this in the right spot. Right here. You can actually feel where it should go. Alright, I want to make sure it's on there right. There, right there. Right there. Alright. Good to go, good to go. Ralph Wiggum's on a bus, there you go. I'm back in time to see the miner. Yep, we're getting there. Alright, cool. So this is on here. Now, traditionally, like what I was running before, so you have your fan controller right here, right? You have 10 speeds on it. We can disconnect the manual fan controller now. We don't need it because we're gonna plug it into the side of the pivotal plug board right here. Actually has the Type-C connector for it. So that's what we want. We'll re-zip tie this when we're done. So you have your power cable for your fan, and then look how long this cable is, crazy long. So we're gonna run it through the little port that it has on the front plate, which is nice. And then we're gonna plug it right into the Type-C. So what this will do is this allows the ASIC to control the speed of the inline fan based off of its temperature. So the ASIC doesn't know any different. The ASIC just adjusts the RPMs is really nice. So let's put this back on. And then I can zip tie that cord over there. Zip ties! So I have individual bins for like everything in my shed. Nice and organized. You gotta be. You gotta be. If you're not organized, then you're like Panda, where you got shit everywhere. Half your stream is trying to find stuff. Alright, let me get the power supply screwed back in. Yo, I gotta throw shade where I can, you know? Alright. Shit everywhere. Yeah. Alright, so that's done. So let's get some zip ties here. So I actually did electrical tape. I don't know if you can see down here, maybe you can. I did electrical tape where the Type-C connects to the fan, just to make sure that it doesn't get bumped or, you know, too much tension on there, gets unplugged or anything. Don't want that. Alright, so we'll get this cleaned up. There we go. Alright, question. Side snips or dikes? Dike. Yep, that's right. You heard that right. What do you call these? Or cutters? What do you call them? Alright, so our intake is done. Our exhaust is ready to go. We're going to need this. All depends on who I'm around. Alright, so we're going to need tape. We're going to need a hose clamp. Let me get a different one. These are the flathead ones. I don't like the flathead ones. I got a box over here of hose clamps. There we go. Alright, we got hose clamps. Oh, we can put, this is from K-Trim. K-Trim 3D prints these. Stops my shirt from getting sucked in the front. Snip, snip. Snippers. Alright, hose clamp. Tape, cutters. We're going to use our screw gun. I think that's everything. So let me move the camera back over here. Gotta clean up later. Oh, we do have a hose clamp already over here. I forgot about that. Alright, screw gun, screws. We got our hose clamp over here. Alright, let me move you guys. Oh boy. Alright. Alright. I'm trying to move this thing. How's that? Is that better? Alright. Coming over, chat. Coming over. There we go. Alright. That's gonna be a mess. Retaping that on there. We'll make do though. Alright, so we're going to line that up. We'll wait to plug in the fan. Wait to plug in anything with the ASIC. Thought that was brown, it was just dirty. Alright, so we got to tape it first. then we'll do the hose clamp. Move that Ethernet cable out of the way. All right. Let's get this unplugged out of the way. You're gonna have to bear with me here on my grunting and moaning while I try to figure out how I want to reinstall this. So, ow, hit my head. Who designed this shed layout? God. All right, so I'm putting the black flex pipe tubing, the 8-inch ductwork around the exhaust right now. Giving you a play-by-play here, okay? All right, so we're pretty good. Let's get some oil tape around here. Whew. It is hot over here. That duct not being like actually having an ASIC blowing the air out, which is pulling all that air in from outside. All right, I'm actually going to do a few small pieces, I think. Just the way this is shaped. Let me do another one here. This is where I'm thinking the 8-inch coupler, I think that's what it's called, would be really useful, because then you'd almost just back this into the coupler and then screw it in and it's not going anywhere, versus then I don't have to mess with the tape and everything, which would be so convenient. So I think down the road when I want to do like a hardcore cleaning and remove all the ASICs, I think that's what I'll do. Remove all the ASICs and try to do something like that. I think would be better than what I have now. But I guess we learn as we go, make it better as we go, right? All right, putting that one on top just to hold that in place. It's doing pretty good. Let me get one. Dude, you ever have those like stickers where you can't like find where the peel is? Yeah. Yeah, that's these all the time. Ah! There we go. Dude, underneath is the hard part. Not too bad. One more piece will do. I got sitting here, and then I think I'm definitely going to need this hose clamp. Now I am going to push this back and then put a screw in, so it can't really move. So is this overkill? Probably. Probably. Stupid. So many words I want to call this tape right now. Freaking $50 tape. Why don't you just work right? God, there we go. Last piece is on. Not as clean as doing this the first time, because there's like the old tape that's on here and stuff, but it's pretty good. Sorry, it's hot as shit under here right now. It's just humid. And then the ASICs do give off a little bit of heat. Like the power supplies do give off, like if these ASICs don't have, if they don't have the Fruition design kits, push this back some. There we go. If they don't have the Fruition design kits, then the power supplies are blowing air into the shed. There's not a lot of them, but there's a few of them. And yeah, so it does put off some heat. That's one thing I kind of overlooked a little bit with the shed design, was that all the shrouds don't incorporate the power supplies. So the power supplies do give off heat, not as much as like your ASIC, but they do. So now all these inline fans, it's a lot of CFM, and then I do have, if you guys remember, before we renovated the shed, I installed 2 inline fans in the peak of the roof here, and I literally just leave those on 1. They're literally on 1, and all they do is just get rid of any heat that gets trapped in the shed. Works really well. Other than it being, I'm dying under here. Sorry, chat. I'll connect with you guys in a minute. I got a tickle in my throat. I'm trying to get this hose clamp on just right. One of the recommendations I made to the guys at Cool Solutions who make these, check out the pinned comment by the way, they need to make the exhaust a little bit longer so that you have a little bit more to grip onto. Look how much shorter that is now. Crazy. Let me check chat real quick and get a drink because I'm like dripping here. Oh! That's right. That's right. I'm catching up on chat here. Yeah. Oh, so you're talking about the rubber couplers. Yeah, that's a really good point. Yeah, that's a really good point, thinking about the rubber couplers, right? Yeah, that's a good call. Okay. So, we're gonna get this in place. Let's screw the fan in. Let's screw everything in. But we gotta make sure the inline fan is on before we get started here. So, we're good here. Let's screw this puppy in. All these screws do is help hold everything in place. Holds the inline fan in place with the vibrations. It also holds the ASIC against the back, right up against the exhaust. It works beautifully. Trust me, this all came together and works much better than I ever thought it would. You know how these things go when you're like, oh yeah, I got an idea, and this is how I think it's gonna go. We all know it never happens the way we want. Come on now. This is crypto mining. Alright, so we're gonna plug it in. Bam! I got a little screw here to screw this in, and then I'll Velcro the board here. There we go. Alright. Inline fan is on, but it's at a speed of 10 right now because it has nothing to control it. The ASIC isn't on. So if you don't have the manual controller in place and the ASIC's not on with the pivotal bled board, these inline fans default to the max speed. And if you guys are wondering on watts, 157 watts at a speed of 10. I tested that all out. All my inline fans are on, I think it's I think the electrician, we put in a 20 amp, so they got plenty, 220 amps. I think it's either 20 or 15, can't remember. He's in chat, maybe he'll remember what we did for the fans. I know he was in chat earlier. Should have made them longer, that's good. Yeah, Golden Wolf, that's a good point. Golden Wolf, see if you can find like an 8-inch coupler. All right, so now that that's done, we're gonna plug in our Ethernet. We have 10 Ethernet ports across the bottom, 4 there, 4 here, 2 over there. So every ASIC has their own Ethernet jack. It's all labeled. This one's D16. Here is our cables here. Just checking them. Everything looks good. It's always good to check them, make sure there's no browning or anything. The DG1 Plus is on its own 30 amp 240 volt right now. It will end up having a KS2 or KS3M getting married with it, which will be fine. All right, so we're gonna plug in 1 and 2. All right, so we're gonna power back up. This fan will actually spin down and then it'll come back online, spin back up. I can hear it spinning down right now because it's gonna take control from the ASIC itself. Just checking all my cables while I'm under here, making sure we're good. Yeah, so it just spun down right there. It'll spin back up in a minute. Yeah, curious, the M60, 3,740 watts. And then add another 157 because of this guy, because of the inline fan. It's crazy. Those, man. And then yeah, fan just spun up. So we're coming back up and running, which is good. Oh, I'm hitting things. All right, so let's bring you guys over here. Should we go over the computer? We'll go over the computer. How we doing? Hanging out. Yellow cable? Yeah, I got yellow and red. Well, on the cables, if you look, what I did was I did yellow and red. So every ASIC, a lot of the ones up top here have a yellow and a red cable. So it's easy to identify, which is nice. Works out real well. Golden Wolf, can you send me a link to that on Discord? I'll take a look at it. We can take a look here. So, let's refresh here. All right. It's coming back up. I'm going to reboot it in the software. And then we'll see what we get here. Here, I'll move you, give you a better view as we come online here. Right in action. Beep. There we go. How's that? Oh god. Here, we'll turn it this way. There we go. Cool. We'll give it a second. Yeah, thank you. That'll take a minute. Let's do this. Let me move us over here. I'm going to work on cleaning up, chat with you guys. That'll be a few minutes before it's back up and running fully. So I'll chat with you guys while we're cleaning up here, which I think will be good. Yeah, so like, it takes a good, doing start to finish, a good hour and a half maybe per ASIC. I mean, if I was rushing, I could fly through those pretty quick if I wanted to, but you really want to take your time, you know? Man, I got one pivotal plug board left. I'm gonna have to order some more. This one's all the parts. Look, these are all the manual controllers. We just hooked up the DG1 Plus. Yeah. Put that in here, fans in here. Yeah, the DG1 Plus is right next to my, from a profitability perspective, right next to my 𝐼𝐶River KS5L. But like, man, Script's been kicking ass. I cannot complain. It's been doing so good. Scripting Caspa kind of kept things alive, you know? It's surprising, but they've done really good. All right, so this is my tools box. Little on and ends going here. I plug this back in. I unplugged it. This is my S9i solo mining because I thought it was a little too loud for the mic, but it's after doing all this, it's been just fine. What do I need? I need bags. Here we go. Where are the yields? 𝐷𝐷𝐷 just became my second biggest holding. Wow, look at you. There you go. That reminds me, I've been talking about trying to buy two more 𝐷𝐷𝐷 nodes set up. If you guys are interested, this is the guy. This is the Etsy store that has all these shrouds for a lot of these new ones, which is pretty sick. He's got like the S21 Pro, S21 XP. That's nuts. The DG1's on here. Oh, let me check my Discord. Golden Wolf sent it to me here. Oh shit, they do have a coupler. That is awesome. Let me look at this. So this is, I'm gonna put the coupler in chat that we were just discussing. AC Infinity already sells one, which is nuts. So it's 18 bucks each. Now, what is their actual size? So like they can't be exactly 8 inches. They have to be a little bit bigger. But these look bad freaking ass. I didn't know they had these. I'm trying to see if they have any stats. Because you need it to be like a little bit bigger than 8 inches, you know? You need it to be, the versatile design delivers a smooth fit and easy installation over ports to connect fans, filters. So it looks like it flexes a little bit. This is awesome. Perfect. Perfect. I am literally adding it to my cart right now. I'm gonna get one and then we'll test it out. Dude, thank you, Golden Wolf, good find. Yeah, well that's the thing, we have to make it stretch. Stretching, yeah, we'll see how it works out, but I think that's gonna be a good solution. Bigger than 8, you'd be slaying automatic beats. All right, let's take a look over here. I'll show you guys in a second. It looks like it's not ready yet. Oh, is my Ethernet cable's plugged in? The network says abnormal, which is weird. Let me check. I'll show you guys in a second. All right, there we go. We're getting there. Rate is green. Maybe it's just taking a second to come up. I'll bring you guys over in a minute. Yeah, no, it looks good. The network's just red, so I'm gonna give it a minute. Big Ziplocs. So take these. I need 2 of these, and we gotta write what it's for. I got these 2 boxes at home of all these fans and everything. DG1 Plus. Because they're not all the same. There we go, the screws. Stock screws. In our bag here. 7.91, that's a little tight. I'm waiting for automatic beats comments, but yeah. All right, it looks like we're getting green across the board. We'll give it a minute to start hashing. I think we were just impatient. You know us miners, we're just super patient. Yeah, it's starting to hash now. Why do I get the idea we're gonna need to build another workbench? Oh no, this workbench is good. Workbench is good. Mr. Electrician had a good idea of maybe some shelves above the door or something over here to like put stuff on. I still got to paint over here around the electrical boxes. Mr. Electrician had a good idea to put a normal outlet plug when I'm working on these fans and stuff. Something I wish I would have thought about. But it's fine. I'm not messing with it. I did put a paper towel roll under here. I added one. There's literally a paper towel roll right underneath here. Just for like cleaning up. Wipes, I got trash bags. Got the works. Alright, so let me refresh here. And then I'll show you guys. It's acting weird. We got no error lights on it. Maybe I'm just not being patient enough. Oh, there we go. Now we're going. Real hash rate was just 0, and I was like, uh-oh, what's going on here? Yeah, it was acting weird. So, we'll give it a minute. Only the one hash board is hashing. Yeah, look at that. One hash board is hashing. What the fuck? What is going on? I'm trying to think through what we did. Unless the ribbing, no, it's showing the other hash boards. Oh, here we go. This is weird. Look, they're slowly coming online. That is so weird. I don't know. I'm just gonna let it run. I don't know what's going on here. We'll give it a second. Lots of open space for more miners. Yeah, we'll have this thing filled here by the end of next month. I got 12 miners I bought. Actually, I got another L7 to put in here. I just got it to my house. I bought off eBay. I have a KS5 Pro coming in. I also have a second KS5 Pro that I'm buying next month, as well as a KS5L. And then I'm also traveling out to Denver to buy 3 KS3Ms, 3 KS2s, 3 KS1s, and 3 jazz miners. But I am going to resell the KS1s, and I may resell the jazz miners too. So we will be full and be hosting more items. The shed, I'm probably going to take. There's a KS. What is it? A KD. What am I thinking? K3. Cadena. There we go. We're getting up and mining now. That we're yeah. A KA3 that we're gonna power off. Yeah, Traveler's Travels. I can let you know. It'll be on any of the stuff I'll be selling, guys. Will be in my Discord in the HobbyistMiner yard sale section for sure. It'll be in there. Yeah, I bought a KS5 Pro from ASIC Marketplace. All right, so we are, what are we at, 13.7? We should be right around 14. There we go. And our temps are looking good, which I like. Look at that. Now the fans, you see the fans at the bottom says 5700. So it's controlling the fan speeds of that inline fan. It's kind of like a weird hybrid, like a spoofing type of combination, but it's still pretty slick, which is good. All right, gonna move this over here. How about over here? Those of you guys coming late to the party, we got ASICs on the bottom. 4 spots on the bottom, 1 spot on top. We'll kind of hang over here, chat with you guys for a little bit. Yeah, the Discord, yep, the Discord section, which is cool. I got a bunch of stuff on there right now. see I moved that. I was standing here, there. All right, cool. Mining center, there you go. Yeah, it'd be a good call to get into. Once you do well and can afford the ASICs, it's a little bit different of a story. But yeah, we're doing pretty good. You guys want me to run through the ASICs that we have in the shed? You guys interested in that? What do you got? What questions do you have? Do you want me to go through the ASICs, how much power we're using? What do you guys want to talk about before we end things here? Yeah, I list stuff. Some of the hot stuff goes quick, you know? Yeah, tell me what you guys want to talk about before we part ways. Tell me what you want to know. We got our job done for the night. How much power do you have left? We have a good amount of power. We are, let me check here. I think last we looked, we're about 40,000 No. It's over here on the other computer. I have my sheet up, it's got it all calculated. Right now we're using 40,000 watts right now. We're using 40,000 watts. So if I max this shed out entirely, like 100%, it would be, which you're not going to do, but 40 amp times 240 volt. That's 96,000, but you can't use 96,000 watts because of the fact that, like, so great example. I'm going to show you guys here. So in the corner, I have an E9 Pro and we have an L7. They're using 5,450 watts. That 30 amp maxed out is 7,200 watts. So we got plenty of fluff, we got plenty of room there. This one's a little bit more, and I'm okay running more watts than the 80% rule because all the wiring is brand new. You know, my electrician did all the wiring, all the way to the pole is all brand new electrical work. It's not like in question. So here I got two K7s. This one's from Mr. DJ Mines. I bought it off of him. That's why it's got his sticker there. But like, that one's almost 6,000 watts. I've seen it over 6,000 when it gets hotter outside. Right, let me put this back this way. Let's take a look here. 22s, yep, there you go. So if I look, doing the math, 80% of 96,000 is 76,800. So 76,800 minus, we said 40,000. So I have 36,800 watts left. So I am right over the 50% right now. And I'm good because I got like two KS2s in here. We got like an E9 in here. We got like a KS5L in here. So a lot of the stuff that's under. So like, yeah, I'm not gonna max this out. Even when I have the remaining 5 ASICs in here, we won't be maxed out. Yeah, but that's also the case is what we can do eventually is show you guys. Look, I have a, oh, there you go, 30 amp 240 volt here. So like, look, I have a 30 amp here and a 30 amp over here. So if I want to max it out, I'm going to have to put some miners on here, and I may do that. I may put some miners on this workbench here just to get by. There's just no way, like 10 across the top here would be full from a space perspective, and then 10 at the bottom, it's going to be full, so 20 ASICs there. So I estimated about 22 to 24 ASICs, so I may end up doing, 4 ASICs right here once we get all of those in. But we'll definitely have to see. We'll definitely have to see, what we end up doing. How do I choose what to get? Great question. All right, let me go back and chat here, see what other questions you guys had. How much does power? Let me go back at some of your questions here. I think the X44 is going to be a while before it comes in, before like they even start selling them. This question's from Ginger. Is it worth purchasing a top ASIC at all? Seems like competition is high and returns are low. Bitcoin mining right now, profitability is like Bitcoin mining profits are low. So like the S21 Pro, it's the best Bitcoin miner on the market right now that you can buy. It's making like $5 a day. It's like nothing. Do I recommend? What I always recommend people when I talk to them is only do about, I used to say 50%, I'm going to say 40% of your entire farm Bitcoin miners, the rest of them diversify. So for me, I diversify a lot, but like I'm really focusing right now, and I have been on script miners and Caspa miners, and they have been super fruitful for me. What ASIC is a good entry point to script? Elphapex is coming out with a home miner. That's going to be like the one to get for sure. Other than that, like the L7 is still very profitable. My L7 still makes like $15 a day before electric. My electric bill is about $2,700 a month for in here. What's up, Raptor? How are you? I'm at, right now, I just swapped, so my first 3 months I couldn't do anything with the electric rate. My electric all in right now is 0.087 moving forward. It was, before that it was 0.095, so 9 cents. Now I'm at 8, and then in October I have 2 different companies. I'm talking about a 12-month and 24-month contract that'll be, or agreement that'll be lower. I'm aiming like low, like I'm really pushing them and playing the pet. I'm kind of trying to put these suppliers against each other in order to like try to get the best rate. Is there room? How do I choose what to get from Scott R? Really profitability. If you look over the last 2.5 years, script mining has been profitable and consistent across the board. Bitcoin has gone up and down. Caspa is just such a brand new one out there. It's still brand new, but we're over a year old now. But Caspa is a great choice, and that's why for me, like, I'm literally buying 12, 13, or no, 9, 10, 11, 12 Caspa miners in the next 2 months. I just bought another script miner, the L7, and yeah, so it's really, don't put all your eggs in one basket, diversify 100%. Let me check the battery on my phone. I think we're going to be wrapping up here soon anyway. It's about 11:20. We got 20% left. Let's make sure I don't have any, oh God, what did I do? Are we still good? We're still good. All right, I thought I messed it up. Cool, any more questions before we wrap up, guys? Any more questions? I do want to go ahead and promote the Etsy store for where we got the shroud tonight. These guys are coming out. The guys over at Cool Solutions have all the new shrouds out there, so go check them out. I'll put a link in chat for Etsy. I'll have to send that over to Panda because I know he's been looking for them. Let me send that to him. And I want to make a note about that rubber, that coupler. That coupler is a great design. Great idea. What was the script miner I recommended? Elphapex is coming out with a new script miner that is a home miner. It's gonna like blow away the gold shells and everything. Let me find a link. No price is out for it yet. but they had it at Mining Disrupt. Here it is. Here it is. I'll link it in chat. You can see it. It's the DG Home 1 is what they're calling it. I'll put a link in chat. All right, cool. Well, I'm gonna wrap things up there, guys. It's getting hot in here. Well, what is it right now? At the peak, it's 83 at the peak, so it's not bad. But all right, cool. I'm gonna wrap things up there, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight, replacing the DG1s. Fan setup, do appreciate it. I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for coming to hang out with me, guys. This was fun. Later.